Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called How Often Do Banks Steal Customers' Money? Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. Banks are now stealing customers' money with such frequency and regularity that it's a little disturbing. If it happens to you and you can see it while it's happening in front of you, then you still won't believe what's happening. Let me give you an example. One customer went up to the teller window and there was a teller there who was very pleasant and very cordial to him. He gave her some money and she counted it right in front of him. And of course, she miscounted it right in front of him and gave him too little money back. She took some of the money she counted in front of him and put the rest of the money she owed him right in her cash drawer instead of returning it to him. So he says, "What are you doing? You put my money in your teller drawer. Give me back all my change, not just some of it." He says, "She just stole some of my money right in front of me." To which she says, "No, sir," while she continues to keep smiling. "I did not." He says, "Yes, you did. She just stole some of my money. Please call the supervisor." So the supervisor comes and he explains everything to her. He tells her how the teller just took some of his money and put it in the drawer rather than give it back to me. She talks to the teller who tells her that that's not true. He says, "Yes, it is. Why don't you play the security video from one of the numerous security cameras watching each of these teller stations, and then you'll be able to see that she clearly stole my money." And then he listens to what the supervisor tells him. She says that she can't just replay the security footage because they don't have it on site. She says they would have to do an investigation which would take 90 days because all the security footage is sent off-site and they don't have the footage in the building. He says, "Really?" So let me see if I get this straight. If somebody comes in here and robs the bank and your cameras witness it, and the police come in and they say, "Show me the video footage of the bank robbers," you then tell them, "Well, it's going to take 90 days to get it and investigate it and play it back." So he says he's going to call the news station. He says he's going to call the news station and tell them that you guys won't play the video footage back for him immediately, that it's going to take 90 days to get the video and play it and investigate it. So the guy goes home, and before he even calls the news station, the regional bank manager calls him and apologizes for the inconvenience and tells him that his money has been refunded and placed back in his account. So the guy confirms it and then wonders if he should call the media to report it. In the end, he does call the media because he believes the bank wouldn't have returned the money if he hadn't threatened to go to the press. Now, years later, we believe that most banks and tellers now machine count the money after it's collected from the customer or before it's returned to them. So we suspect that this has changed a bit in recent years. Another issue that appears to be growing more common is when your existing mortgage is resold to another lender. And the new lender then contacts you, the borrower, to inform you that they now own your mortgage and will process it going forward. So you check the terms on the paperwork the new lender just sent you, and they're wrong. What a shock. The interest rate may be wrong. The balance on the mortgage may be wrong. The monthly payment may be wrong. So when the customer finds this out, they then spend months going back and forth with the previous bank and the new bank until it is sorted out. If you're lucky, you won't have to sue everybody involved because they try to play games with this too. So now we live in a digital era where everything leaves an audit trail that can be quickly checked and confirmed. So why it takes a month to look into this is just amazingly unbelievable. I suspect that if this mistake ended up causing the bank more money instead of less, then it would have been rectified very quickly. So the moral of this story is double check everything quickly and right on the spot before you leave the bank. And if you're smart, you will photograph everything that goes on with the teller so you have a record and you don't need to rely on the bank's video surveillance record. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.